Radio Chungulu so that we may be one through the cross. Good morning with Community News. My name is Sarah Damina. Kindly be informed that we're also streaming live on our Radio Chungulu Facebook page, and you can also listen to us via Radio Garden. The headlines: Council of Churches in Zambia advise on utilization of CDF. NAPSA implore members to check on their monthly contributions. Erratic water supply in Mufulira's Butondo Ward worry councillor. And now the news in detail. The Council of Churches in Zambia, CCZ, says the Constituency Development Fund, CDF, should be channeled to the right intended projects in communities. CCZ Copperbelt Province Chairperson Charles Ngoma says government should be commended for increasing CDF in this year's budget to 25.7 million kwacha from the previous 1.2 million kwacha. Speaking when he paid a courtesy call on Copperbelt Minister Elisha Matambo, Reverend Ngoma said part of the CDF should be channeled towards road rehabilitation in various townships.
We trust that it will be channeled to the right intended projects in our communities. There are a number of things that need to be done in our communities. The road networks in some places in this district, precisely, they need some festive. And so we pray that the 60% question and all these other things will be considered in our consensus and the economic terms in the next area.
And Copperbelt Minister Elisha Matambo said his government will continue to work with the church. Lambalima Royal Council of Zambia Chairperson Josephat Nsundwe said people that have allegedly stolen public resources must be made accountable for their actions without looking at tribe or political affiliation. Mr. Nsundwe said the UPND government should further fire government officials who have records of corruption in the past. In a walk-in interview with Radio Chengelo in Ndola, Mr. Nsundwe also reminded the new government to investigate the gassing incidents witnessed in the country around the year 2020.
The Lambalima Royal Council of Zambia is in total support of the New Dawn government's fight against corruption. The organization is of the view that all those who stole from the Zambian people should be made to account for their actions without looking at tribe or political affiliation. The organization wishes to advise the New Dawn government to get rid of all council secretaries who have records of corruption at the time they served in the previous administration.
The National Pension Scheme Authority, NAPSA, is asking its members to be alert and check on their monthly contributions regularly. NAPSA Customer Service Clerk Emma Tundu says employees must counter-check to ensure that their contributions are being paid correctly. Ms. Tundu says employees can alert the authority if their employers are not compliant. She spoke on the NAPSA and U radio program. Continued erratic water supply in Mufulira's Butondo Ward has worried area councillor Ruben Kangwa. Councillor Kangwa says residents are walking long distances to fetch for the commodity owing to persistent water shortage. The civic leader is now proposing the sinking of community boreholes in a bid to address the matter. Councillor Kangwa was speaking during a community meeting organized by Kankoyo Member of Parliament Hudson Mabeta, which was held at Butondo Secondary School in Mufulira. Community news comes to you in the community service of reaching with compliments of Indo-Zambia Bank. ZESCO Managing Director Victor Mapani and his CEC counterpart Owen Silavwe said the two utilities are committed to working together to find a win-win solution that is mutually acceptable and beneficial not only to the two companies but to the entire power sector and the country at large. In a statement, the managing directors of the two utilities said this during the commencement to agree new arrangements for power supply and provision of the transmission services between them. The negotiations, which commenced on 17th January 2022, are expected to culminate into a new agreement to replace the bulk supply agreement, which expired on 31st March 2020. They added that ZESCO and CEC have for many years enjoyed a synergy. I beg your pardon. They added that ZESCO and CEC have for many years enjoyed a synergistic relationship, and the time has come for the two companies to work together and effectively support the growth of the Zambian economy. The two companies are confident that the strong interconnection that exists between their power networks, coupled with the need to closely coordinate operationally, will be the cornerstone of efforts to foster a cordial, transparent, and commercially sound business relationship. As we end community news, we take a look at some of the stories making headlines again. Council of Churches in Zambia advise on utilization of CDF. NAPA implore members to check on their monthly contributions. Erratic water supply in Mufulira's Butundu ward worry councillor. Friends, for these and more stories, you can visit our Radio Changla website, www.radiochangla.org. Also remember to like the Radio Changla Facebook page. Do play a part in the fight against the coronavirus pandemic by adhering to safety guidelines as outlined by the Ministry of Health and the World Health Organization by wearing a face mask whenever you're in public, avoiding large groups and maintaining social distance. Also avoid unnecessary movements. Remember to wash your hands frequently for at least 20 seconds. Also cover your cough or sneeze with a flexed elbow, handkerchief, or tissue. On behalf of the entire newsroom and Constance Kalunga, the sound technician on duty, my name is Sarah Tamina. Thank you so much and have a blessed Friday.